Welcome to Showtime's Cooking. Alright, today we are doing something a little different. Today in front of me, some of you are wondering, what does Showtime have in front of him today? Well, today we're out here on this nice, pretty sunny day. We have the Pit Boss 1600 fired all up, coming up to temperature at 270 degrees. Today I'm going to show you something a little different today. Today is not Thanksgiving. Normally you will have this meal right here on Thanksgiving. But today we have a turkey in front of me. And I'm going to do what we call a spatchcock turkey. I'm going to get up a little closer so you can see what I have here. I have probably about a 10 to 12 pound turkey that I've already marinated and everything. And what we're going to do today is we're going to spatchcock this turkey and we're going to smoke it. And now inside the smoker, I have some pellets that's cherry, peach, and hickory flavored pellets that are in this smoker. And we're going to smoke this bird at 270 degrees for about 4 to 5 hours at a low smoke until we're looking for an internal temperature inside that breast of 165 degrees, and inside the thighs we're looking for 170 degrees. So the first thing that we're going to do in order for us to get this turkey to where we need it for is that we're going to flip it over on its backside so that we can be able to spatchcock it. And what I mean by spatchcocking is that you're going to get your sharp knife and you're gonna find that backbone. You can use shears, you can use your kitchen knife, get your very sharp knife, and what you're gonna do is go beside that bone right down there and get right down beside that bone and go right down there and cut it right down beside that backbone. Once you get beside that backbone, and then you be able to spatchcock it. So let's go ahead on and cut that backbone right out. So as we begin to cut it, you want your very sharp knife so that you can be able to cut down through those bones. See, there we go. See, there we go. See, once you get it cut down to the bones, then you can take and go to the other side and do the same thing. Cut down the other side of that bone to get that back out of there, because we don't need that back. We're not going to throw it away, but we're going to cook that back. And then once you get it spatchcocked, you're going to take your hand and just like you're prying it down, you're going to pry it down just like that right there. Once you get it pried down, you can take that other side of that knife or your shears and cut that rest of that back right on out. Cut it right on out, because you're going to still keep it. You can put it on the smoker, or you can take and use it for something else. But right now, we just want to get it out of our way. So I'm going down this backside here, getting that bone out of my way. See, if you take a look at there, see, once I got that bone out of my way, then I'll be able to do exactly what I need. Alright, see, that's what you're looking for. Once you get that backbone cut out, see, we can still take and put this backbone on the smoker, smoke it, or you can take it and drop it in a deep fry it, you can bake it, or whatever you want to do with it. But for right now, we're going to take it and set it aside. What we got here is our spatchcock turkey. Our turkey is spatchcock and it's almost ready for the smoker. But what we're going to do is take and dress it up here, get some of this excess skin off it that we don't need, get some of the excess fat off it that we don't need, and just clean the turkey up on the inside a little bit, because it's already been marinated. And the marinade that I use a simple of oranges, apples, some house seasoned blend, a little bit of Showtime seasoning I had using this, and I use a turkey brine mix that I picked up from Walmart. It's called the turkey brine mix by Cosmo. So once you get that turkey spatchcock down the middle, this is what you're gonna have once you get it mixed back down the middle. A turkey like that, it's gonna be spatchcock down the middle, just like that right there. That's all of you can see. Spatchcock down the middle, just like that right there. So once you get it spatchcock down the middle, I'm gonna trim this little piece of excess fat off down the middle. Now, while we got it like that, what we're gonna take and do now is that while we got it flipped like this, is we're gonna season it. Excuse the noise, I'm on the outside, the train is coming around. So first of all, we're gonna start with a little seasoning salt. So we're gonna go a little lightly, little seasoned salt. Little seasoned salt, little lightly. Make sure we're covering everything. Just a little seasoned salt. Not too heavy. And then I'm gonna come back with some, well, I picked up this yesterday from Ace Hardware. It's the Cosmos Q Dirty Bird Rub. Cosmos Q Dirty Bird Rub that I picked up from Cosmo on yesterday. So I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna sprinkle some on this bird here. So to give it a little flavor, a little more intense flavor here. So I'm gonna put it all over the bird here. Get all the little excess spots here. There we go. There we go. So as I got that bird seasoned there with a little bit of dirty bird rub, and what this bird is, we're gonna have a mixture of flavor here. Is that this bird is gonna be flavored with the dirty bird rub from Cosmo Q Rub with a hint of lemon pepper. So Cosmo Q also have what we call the wing dust. Wing dust from Cosmos Q. They also carry this at Ace. You can find it at Lowe's sometimes. But if you can't find it, you can order it offline from Cosmos Q. But you can see this is the Cosmos Q wing pepper dust. You can put this on anything. But it goes good, so you can take and fry you some chicken wings up. Take and dump you some in a bag, and put you some on the wings. But we're gonna sprinkle just a little bit of this lemon pepper on this turkey here, just to enhance that flavor just a little bit. Because you want those bold flavors. We're looking for those bold flavors. Just a little bit. We're looking for those bold, enhanced flavors that we're looking for when this bird begins to cook, because it's already been marinated. So now that we got the back all coated all up, I'm going to pat that in a little bit. Pat that in, pat that in, pat that in. Now what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to flip this bird over, because I want to do the same thing to the skin side. Same thing to the skin side. So I'm going to start off with a little seasoned salt. Make sure I'm getting the wings. Make sure I'm getting all up under the wings. Get all up under there. Getting everywhere. And this is still what we call a spatchcock turkey. And we're still going to come back with the same thing. Some of that Cosmos Q Dirty Bird Rub on it outside. As you can see, we're getting that nice, pretty color. That nice, pretty color. And we're going to come back and do the same thing with the lemon pepper rub. Is that we're going to gently, lightly spread it all over, so that we getting that evenly coated stuff all over this bird. All over this bird. All over. So if you want to, you can take your hand and just pat it in there. And if you're more of a lemon pepper fan like I am, You can put more lemon pepper up there. So that way when you bite into that skin, you got that lemon pepper flavor. So you got that lemon pepper flavor that you can take and rub all up in there. See the excess season that fell on the table? You take and rub that season all up in there. Rub it all up in the crevices. So that way that season is all up in there. So that bird is seasoned right good. So that way each crevices of that bird is seasoned. So nothing is mixed out, left out on that bird. So now that that bird is all coated and seasoned like you want it to, what we're going to do now is that we're going to look at our grill and see that what temperature it is set, it is coming up to. So the bird is all set up to where we want it to come up to. It's coming up to 272 degrees. And like I said, today we're at the Pit Boss 1600. We're cooking on the Pit Boss 1600 today. So what I'm going to take and do now is that, as you can see, that, let me go a little closer, that our bird is nicely, evenly seasoned and coated. Take a look at that. She's nice and coated. Nice and coated. Inside and outside. Nice and coated. So what we're going to take and do now is that we're going to come back, open our grill up, and we're going to place our bird meat side down. So we're going to take and open our grill up. Our grill is nice and hot, as you can see. Now I'm going to take our bird and place it meat side down. Let me move this paper out the way so you can see that I have placed the bird up here meat side down. I'm going to bring the camera just a little closer so you can see how I have placed this bird on the smoker, and we're going to let it smoke now. And what we're going to take and do is hook one of our meat probes up, hook two of our meat probes up, so that we can monitor our meat. So we're going to take and put meat probe 1 inside of the breast here. We're going to take and put meat probe 2 inside of the leg here. Let's get a better angle in that leg there. We're going to go back to the thigh. We're going to put this one in the thigh here. Back here in the thigh. Then we're going to put it now, as remember I told you that this back that we have here, what I'm going to take and do with this back is do the same thing. Is I'm going to take and put some Dirty Bird rub on it. Come back and do the same thing. Come back with some seasoned salt. Dirty Bird rub. and a little bit of my lemon pepper. We have the bird on the smoker here. We have the bird on the smoker here, meat side down. Meat side down. All right, we're gonna close that up. And so now we're gonna let that bird cook. As I said again, we're gonna let that bird cook for 4 to 6 hours at 207 degrees. And then we're gonna come back out here and we're gonna check it. And so once it's done, we're gonna take and slice it up, and we're gonna let you see how that bird came up to a nice and pretty crisp. So hang tight, we're cooking with Showtimes, and we'll be right back with you. As you can see, we've came out here and sprayed it again, and that's how that bird is coming up, looking real pretty. At that color right there, that pretty nice golden color. That pretty nice golden color. I took and sprayed it down with some buttery flavored cooking spray, or you could just make up you some butter in the pan and just keep mopping it down. All right, welcome back with Showtimes. It has been over 3.5 hours. Our bird is finally done. It has come off the smoker. It is looking phenomenal. Let me lower the table down a little bit so you can see how that bird looks. It is looking phenomenal. Let me tip the pan over so you can see it. That bird is looking phenomenal. It has that color that we're looking for. That pretty brown golden color that we're looking for. It is looking phenomenal. For those of you that can see, that is looking phenomenal. The Spatchcock turkey. It is looking phenomenal. And the reason why I have it in this pan here, what we're gonna take and do now is and as you can see that we even have the back that we took and smoked. And I'm gonna take me a piece. Oh my goodness. All the flavors. I can taste the lemon pepper. I can taste the dirty bird. It is wonderful. Seasoned to the teeth. Phenomenal. Oh my. If only, whew, if only you were here to taste this turkey. It is phenomenal. So before we cut this turkey breast, we're gonna let it rest for about 30 minutes so that all those juices can retain inside that turkey breast. We want to retain all those juices that just came off the smoker, so that when we cut it, it can still be juicy. So you always want to let your meat rest. Cover it up and let it rest for a little bit. So as this meat begin to rest, back here on the spitball smoker, I still have it going right now because I have thrown some scalloped potatoes and cheese up here that I'm cooking to go along with this, along with a house salad that I'm gonna have. So I cranked up the smoker up to 400 degrees. So I'm back up here now. I'm baking smoked scalloped potato and cheese to go along with my smoked turkey tonight for dinner. So I'm gonna wrap this turkey up so that we can retain all of its juices and just let it rest for a little bit. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna take and cut it. But that back, all the flavors. So let's wrap it up and let it rest a little bit so that all those juicy flavors can remain on the inside of that turkey, so that when we begin to cut it, oh, you get that phenomenal flavor. You can make turkey sandwiches. You can make turkey salad. You can have turkey and gravy. Whatever you like to do with this spatchcock turkey. Cook it in the spatchcock way, it makes it more easy for you to cook, and it cuts down of your cooking time. It only we put this turkey on right at about 12:30 today, and it's just beginning to get. If I'm not mistaken, let me grab my phone back here. It's only 3:46. So if you take it, we put it on at 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. We cook this turkey now for 3 hours. 3 hours and 20-something minutes. 3 hours and 20-something minutes that we always cook this turkey. So you see how long it was a 10-pound turkey that we cooked this turkey. So the bigger your turkey, the more time that it would take you to cook it. But this was only a 10 to 12-pound turkey that I had cooked this turkey. So for whatever your needs may be, well, that you want to do with this spatchcock turkey, you can do it. So I'll be right back with you when the scalloped potatoes get done, when I plate all this up, and I show you how it all comes together. So stay right with us. All right, we're back. We're back cooking with Showtimes, and here's the phenomenal moment that everybody's been waiting for. If you can see that the turkey has come off the smoker, and if you take a look at that, is our final product. Our final product. Right there, our final product. That pretty golden color. That pretty golden color that we're looking for right there. Excuse the noise in the background. Excuse the noise in the background. Excuse the noise in the background, but my neighbors are cutting their grass. But we're gonna go ahead on and we're gonna slice a piece of this turkey here. As you can see, it cuts just like butter. We're gonna slice a piece of this turkey here, and then we're gonna taste a piece here. We're gonna pull this piece right out here. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. Just phenomenal. That white meat is all juicy. Oh my goodness. I gotta get me another piece of that. Because that right there, that is perfect. That is perfect. As you can see, that meat is just so juicy. Take a look at that. Look at the juice. Look at that. Look at that. Let me tell you something else. That I took and did once I got out the smoker. I took and dropped it in the deep fryer just a little bit. And that actually gave my skin this pretty golden color also, and get my skin a little crispy like I wanted to. So we can say that this was a spatchcock smoked fried turkey. Spatchcock smoked fried turkey. It is wonderful. So that's all for today, folks. So keep a lookout for the next video. The next video that's gonna come up, everybody been requesting, is Showtime. How do you do your pigtails? How do you cook your pigtails? So that's the next video that will be coming out, is how I cook my pigtails. So be on the lookout for my next video, is cooking with Showtime pigtails. So once again, cooking with Showtime's spatchcock fried turkey. As always, it's always a wonderful. Like, share, subscribe. Cooking with Showtime.